Now, I don't know if you all heard of the newest asymmetrical horror game, Carnival Hunt. If you have played Dead by Daylight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or are looking forward to playing Killer Clowns from Outer Space the game, then you are already ahead of the curve from what a lot of people don't know. Because Carnival Hunt takes the aspects from the normal asymmetrical horror game genres that I just named, but also added in their own little concepts for the killer and victim characters. But Carnival Hunt is not using humans at all. Instead, you're a victim inside this big circus playing as a bunny in a team of 4. And there's one killer on the map that uses a fake bunny as a decoy to catch the real bunnies. One of the things that hurt these types of games is the lack of teamwork and communication. The lack of communication can hurt the team, but Carnival Hunt have a system that depends on a teammate helping you to stay charged, because in this game, the bunnies don't die. At least not at first. Bunnies will need to help other bunnies to perform certain tasks anyway if you want to survive the game. But get this, you don't actually escape. Instead, you must outlast the magician, who must stay charged just like you must stay charged by consuming an item called the wind-up keys. You don't normally see this kind of concept in a 4v1 asymmetrical horror game. The killers are usually self-sufficient and only need to focus on killing the victims. But in this case, the magician must worry about dying out. It's just as frantic as the bunnies because he needs to catch the bunnies before he ends up dying himself. So, do you remember Dead by Daylight? I bet you do, because you're probably playing it right now. It's an asymmetrical horror games that seem to have the right kind of mix into it to help keep the audience attention. Well, that game incorporates a ranking system they call grades. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comment section. But I read that you have 5 grades with 4 levels per grade. If you play Dead by Daylight, did you like their progression system? Let me know in the comment section. Carnival Hunt is supposed to have a progression system as well, but the development team did not get into the details about it. One thing does come to mind, and that is, could there be a skill-based matchmaking for Carnival Hunt? So, if it is, get ready to go up against some skilled players that are supposed to be on your level, but they always end up being a sweaty and the play hards. But we already know that. So, we're gonna move on to the killer side. Right now, we know it's a magician and a lady that had 2 heads that we seen at the end of one of the trailers. We see in the trailer that the magician have an ability that allows him to reach his hand in the hat and grab bunnies as they run away from him. And he also used some kind of darts or whatever he threw from his hand to bust the balloons as the bunnies were trying to climb up the map, because you must work your way up the map in order to get to whatever objective you're trying to get to. And then when you reach the top, you can also create shortcuts for your other teammates to get up there as well. So you might be thinking, what is the magician objective in this game? Well, he's supposed to, at least at the beginning of the game, keep the bunnies from escaping the circus. But towards the end, the development team didn't specify when it would happen. He is able at that point in the game to start killing the bunnies and taking their wind-up keys. The game right now is only going to be releasing on PCs, but if the game do well, I wonder if they're going to decide to spread their player base. There's some concern about the game I do have, and that's because it's a small development team that is bringing it together. But that doesn't mean it can't be a good game. But we know how hard it is to keep up with updates and delivering DLC content to an audience that get bored really quickly. Are you looking forward to Carnival Hunt? Let me know in the comment section below. Welcome to Mr. Unleashed World.